But the first thing that I hate about this tractor is the hydraulics. Next thing that I don't like about this tractor is the gas tank. If you ask me, it's terrible design, and I do not like it. The next thing that I do not like about this tractor is the emergency brake. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan. I am 16 years old. I live on a small farm in Illinois. On this YouTube channel, I show you guys what I do on a day-to-day basis. Today's video is a little bit different than what I'm normally doing. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys 5 things that I hate about our MAHINDRA tractor sitting right behind us here. And before we get into the video, I probably should just give you a few specs on the tractor. It is the MAHINDRA 3510 compact tractor. It does pretty much everything that we need to do on our small farm here, and it's been a pretty good tractor for us, but there are some things that I do not like about it, and that's what we're going to be going over in today's video. So I've been driving a tractor for pretty much as long as I can ever remember. I've got some pretty good experience running a tractor, not a ton. You know, there's more people that know way more and have way more experience than me, but I feel like I know enough where I can give you guys my honest thoughts. I've had this tractor for seven or 8 years now, I want to say, and like I said, it's been pretty good for us, but there are some things I don't like. So without further ado, let's roll right into the first thing I don't like about it. Alright, one more thing I probably ought to say is that I'm going to be comparing this tractor to pretty much 2 other tractors that I've drove a lot. Like I said in the beginning of the video, my grandpa's tractor, which you guys saw, that one, and then he's got a little John Deere tractor, which I'm going to be comparing our tractor to as well. So to start, the first thing that I hate about this tractor is the hydraulics on the back. You can see right here, we've got one set of hydraulics right there. And the hydraulics work great, it's not that at all, but if you come up here to where the lever is to adjust them, you can see this is our 3-point right here. But then this lever back here, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that's the lever that moves those hydraulics back there. And the problem with it is that it's tucked right behind the seat, so you can't move them forward. You can move them back, but then whenever you want to move it forward, your seat has to be all the way slid forward. So for us, it's really not that big of a deal because we don't have anything that uses the hydraulics on the back of our tractor other than our log splitter. Obviously, whenever you're splitting wood, your tractor's stationary, so we can just slide the seat all the way forward, split our wood, and then be on our way. But if you were to have like a blade or something that, you know, pivots while you're moving, and you would want to move that while you're driving your tractor, you're gonna have a pretty hard time doing that because you can't move the lever forward, so you can't move the hydraulics, which is, you know, a problem. So I don't understand what they were thinking here when they designed this, because if you ask me, it's terrible design, and I do not like it at all. Like I said, for us, it's not that big of a deal, but it definitely would be if we had something, you know, like a snowblower or a blade like I was talking about earlier. So that is the first thing that I do not like about this tractor, and I think it's a pretty big problem. Coming around to this side, the next thing that I don't like about this tractor is the gas tank. And on compact tractors, I feel like, you know, all the ones that I've seen, the gas tanks really aren't in the best spot, and you know, it is what it is. There's not really much you can do about it, but what I don't like about this one is that it doesn't take gas very quickly, so it takes a long time to get all the diesel down into the tank. I don't know if there's a problem with it or what, but it seems like, you know, air can't get back out whenever you're pouring your diesel down into your gas tank. And obviously, you know, we don't have a diesel tank or anything like that, so we've got one of those 5-gallon cans, and whenever, you know, you're holding that can up even with your head, it gets pretty tiring after you're doing it for a few minutes because it is so slow and does not take diesel very quick at all. That is the next thing that I hate about this tractor. Alrighty, the next thing that I do not like about this tractor is the emergency brake on this tractor. Obviously right here, we've got our brakes for our back tires. You can push, you know, one and split the brakes or have them locked together where you're pushing both. And the way that this emergency brake works is you have to push down on these 2 pedals, and then you've got this little pedal right over here, and you have to push down on it and get it to lock in. And right now it's set. The problem that I have with it is that I feel like I find myself often going to set it and I won't push down on this pedal enough, and as you can see right there, it doesn't catch. So you've really got to push on this pedal, on both the pedals, to get it to catch, and I do not like that design. With my grandpa's tractor, it's very simple. There's actually just another pedal. You just kind of have to tap down on it a little bit and push a little lever down and let off. I don't think I've ever missed that brake, but on this tractor, especially if I'm in a hurry, I find myself going to set the brake and it won't catch or whatever. And no, it's not a huge deal, but it is something that I don't like, and if I could change it, I would have the emergency brake the same as my grandpa's tractor. Alright, moving over to the other side of the tractor, the next thing that I don't like is the shuttle shift on this tractor. So there's pretty much 3 different transmissions in these small compact tractors, I believe, and I've driven all 3. There's the shuttle shift, which is what we have here. There's the hydrostatic, which is where you just push one pedal and the tractor goes forward, you push another pedal and the tractor comes backwards. And then there's gear driven, and that's where you have like a clutch, and then you've got like your shifter. So those are pretty much the 3 different types. And like I said, ours is the shuttle shift. What you're supposed to be able to do with the shuttle shift is just push this lever, and it's supposed to be able to go forward, and then whenever you want to come backwards, you just pull it and your tractor will start moving backwards. So coming at you guys from the future here, I didn't do a very good job explaining this part of the video, so I came back out here to try and explain a little bit better what I meant. And the shuttle shift on a tractor has its place, right? You know, it's more for if you are doing a lot of field work, like you know, tilling, or if you're going to be driving the tractor, you know, like down a road a lot or something. If you're going to have a lot of road time, it's great for that because you just push the lever on the tractor forward and you're driving. All you got to do is steer. You know, the tractor does the rest. On our farm, it's really not the best though, because I mean, you can just look around here. You know, we're working in pretty tight quarters pretty much all the time. So you're constantly changing directions, and you know, you've got to let the tractor slow down and then pull the lever back in reverse to back up. And yes, the shuttle shift has its place, and yes, it's still a good tractor, but if it was up to me, our tractor would be the hydrostatic, just because with our little operation here, it would work much better for us and would be much more efficient, I guess is what I'm trying to get at here. Now, I don't know if you lose a lot of power in your tractor going from, you know, the shuttle shift to the hydrostatic, or the gear driven to the hydrostatic. That's not the way that I'm looking at it. I'm looking at just the ease of use and running the tractor. In my opinion, for our setup, it is much easier just to have the hydrostatic tractor where you push one pedal, you go forward, you push another pedal, and your tractor goes backward. Again, there's situations where the shuttle shift and even the gear driven is much better, but just for our setup, the hydrostatic would be better for us, I think. And that's just something you need to consider if you're going to purchase this tractor, and what you need to look for, and that's a decision that only you can make. So now let's go back to the video. Alrighty, and the last thing that I do not like about this tractor is just the overall, like, kind of design of the tractor. I feel like your seat is sitting down pretty low, and it's kind of hard to get on and off, I feel like, and the visibility looking up towards your front end is not very good at all. On my grandpa's tractor, the seat is up much higher, so you can see kind of over the hood and down closer to the ground. With this tractor, it is very hard to see, you know, right up close to your front loader here. And we converted this tractor to a quick hitch, which I'll talk more about that in another video, but it's kind of hard to see to get it hooked up. You really have to lean over to one side or the other of the tractor to be able to see. And I just feel like with both of my grandpa's tractors, it's not nearly as hard, and the visibility while you're on the tractor is much better overall. Again, not a very big thing. We're nitpicking at this point, guys, but if it was up to me, the design would be more like my grandpa's tractor. And I wish I could have went over there and shot some videos so I could compare, but I really just ran out of time. So let me know how you guys think I did in the video. I'm not hating on Mahindra at all. This tractor, like I said in the beginning, has been great for us. So this is not a hate video at all, so don't get mad at me about that. I'm just sharing my opinions and things that, if I could build my own tractor, I guess I would change about this one. And those are the 5 biggest things that I could come up with. I talked to Dad a little bit, and he didn't really have anything else to add to it. So these are the 5 that I went with. And let me know what you guys think. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you like the video, if you don't like the video. And if you're still watching and you haven't subscribed, and you could do that for me, it'd be really helpful. And also hit the like button. That just helps more people see this video and helps my channel grow a little bit more. But anyways, guys, if you've got any concerns, you didn't like something that I said, you got any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I will get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next week.